Hey guys, Lar here. Got D.M.R with me.
Hello.
Got Diabetes Ninja with me.
Top of the morning.
And, man, this takes me back. So when this game came out, me and Justice played it for the channel. We played Warped. And, it's one of the first playthroughs on the channel where I got to edit anything with YouTube's video editor, which does not exist anymore. That's how long ago this shit was. But today we're going to play the original Crash Bandicoot. I have not played the remake to this, but I happen to know all these remakes are pretty faithful. They're just a lot newer, basically, but they didn't do a Final Fantasy remake. They didn't try to, like, do something weird with them. These are just straight-face remakes. So somebody among us has never played any of the Crash Bandicoots.
Yeah, this is Diabetes Ninja. Yeah, so, I was a Sega Saturn guy. I know I'm dating myself by even admitting that, but yeah, so during the years whenever the PlayStation 1 was doing the majority of its work, I was busy playing a Sega Saturn, so I was into Virtua Cop and into, I don't know, not PlayStation 1 games. I was more into Fighters Megamix, and I don't know, so I'm got like an unfiltered view of what's going on, and I'm one of the uninitiated, so.
Alright, well, I remember you sold me a bunch of PlayStation 1 and 2 games in bulk fairly recently, and you had Crash Bandicoot, but you never opened it. You just never got around to try it out in hindsight, huh?
I thought that it might be historically significant.
It is.
That ended up being true. Also, adulthood catches up with your ass real quick, and so I never got to, you know, I just felt like, wouldn't I rather play through Disgaea 2 again rather than play Crash Bandicoot even a single time? Probably. But anyway, let's see what all the fuss is about.
Okay, here's the deal. Crash Bandicoot 1 is a really okay game. It's really solid. Crash 2 and 3 might be some of the best platformers on the system. Warped especially might be like a top 25 game. Easy. But we're going to take you to the original first, where it all started. Mostly because I haven't seen the remake version of this. I've been playing 2 and 3, so. I do know this is like the quote-unquote hardest of the three, in the sense that it has like design philosophies that kind of go back to the 16-bit era.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant.
Man, the PlayStation 1 can certainly go.
Alright.
We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
PETA is gonna have his ass.
Oh, PETA has thrown a fit about this game before, I'm sure.
Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Alright, if I'm not mistaken, that's all the story that we need. Alright, here you go.
Alright, what am I trying to do in this game?
You're trying to walk north. And hit square sometimes.
Hell yeah.
No, you need to go back and you need to hit those boxes.
Yeah.
So the rules of Crash Bandicoot is you get all the boxes.
Okay, so I want boxes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I jump on that guy?
You can't you can jump on him, but you don't need to.
Alright.
There you go. Avoiding him. There you go.
Alright, and then good old Uka there will give you a free hit, but he won't save you from a pit or anything. But if an enemy smacks you, he'll take the hit.
Oh, like a bro.
And then if you jump on a box with an arrow, it's like a spring box. I don't know if you can still reach that or not. You might be able to. There you go.
Alright. So just like I think anybody would, I'm approaching this like it's a Mario game.
You know, it's not totally incorrect.
Alright, so apologies for my lack of talent and intuition.
I mean, you haven't fallen down a hole yet. So this is what it looks like when a person plays Crash Bandicoot for the first time.
Alright, so...
It's been about 20 years since somebody's seen that happen, so... And then checkpoint, and then if you get like 3 of those masks, now you're Starman, invincible. Just run! Just run!
Take out that turtle. Take out that turtle.
You got a limited amount of time, so be careful.
Kill all the turtles.
Wow.
I don't
Wow.
agree.
You don't agree with killing the turtles?
No, I don't agree with it thinking that I jumped in there.
Yeah.
So that level of sponginess, is that like what I can expect from the latency on, like it's not going to jump with any more immediacy? I was trying to run, and I guess like I thought forward momentum meant that jumps wouldn't be spongy the way that the jumps were spongy before.
No, welcome to Crash 1.
Oh, go back. You missed the box.
How do I look backward?
Haha,
Yeah. You don't.
Welcome to Crash.
There you go.
Alright,
Left, right, left, right. You can come back. It's fine. Turtle power!
did he hurt me right there?
Yes.
How,
But you had a mask, so the mask took the hit.
okay, so I have 1 health point. Okay.
Right, yeah, so you don't have a health bar. When you get hit, you're done, but the mask will take hits for you.
I don't know if I'm okay with that.
What, just having the mask system?
It like, if it's going to be kind of like spongy and unresponsive controls, I don't know if I like it that you can... Is it going to like inundate me with too many things to be able to respond to?
I mean, really shouldn't.
Okay, so that was not...
Yeah. Did that ladder exist?
No, it was see-through boxes. You have to hit the thing on the side.
Okay. That was not explained, but alright.
I mean, you might find it easier to move with the stick.
No thanks.
That's what I said. D.M.R for life.
There you go. Turtle!
Alright, and you got 33 out of 49 boxes.
Alright, back into the trouble then, I guess.
Well, it looked like you were, because you, like, blatantly walked by a few. I just figured you weren't going to get them off for this level.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the interest of, like, making a shorter video, we'll go ahead and give up on that. In the interest of, like, making a shorter video, we'll go ahead and give up on that. Oh, wait a minute, so...
Looks like we can back. We don't need to backtrack.
Oh my god.
I don't understand. Why did it short hop? I didn't know that that could be what it decided to do.
What's the holdup?
I mean, it just assumed, like, the way that this game's going, that they would have, like, put a hole that I couldn't detect until I got there.
You jumped too soon. You jumped way too soon.
Alright. In the interest of, like, making a shorter video, we'll go ahead and give up on that. Alright, so alright, so you heard it here first. I chose the right system, Sega Saturn.
Oh. I want to hear. I don't even want to hear it.
Sega Sun Zero.
Alright, well, So if anyone out there has a copy of Burning Rangers, they want to donate to the channel, we do accept donations here at Lars Gaming.
I mean, yeah, I guess we do.
Yeah, please send food.
The fridge is empty tonight for sure.
Non-perishable
So
only, please.
I got
Send us your peanut butter.
some interesting news for you too.
Oh,
So
no.
for this remake, they actually added a lot of the control improvements from 2 to 3 into 1. If you were playing the original 1, it would be a little bit stiffer than this.
Give up on that. How many lives do I have?
Probably your last one.
There you go. You made it.
There you go.
As you walk into the circle.
Wait a minute, I could have actually done that several minutes ago, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, 14.
Well, we will not be 100% completing this game tonight.
What is your award for 100%ing it?
I mean, you don't get all the levels. Well, I mean, you get all the core levels, but you don't get every level, and you don't get the real boss fight and the real ending if you don't get all the gems.
Lar promises food. Person who gets 100% complete gets to eat.
Alright, yeah, so the first person who comes to my house with 100% save on Crash 1, I will give them a cup ramen.
Badger.
Oh no!
Hey, you get a free woman.
That's not what that is, but okay.
No, I was just looking at them falling down the holes.
It's fine. They're honey badgers.
Their lives have value too.
Why do you think they're dying down there?
Do you plan on eating them?
What? No.
Okay. Then what value could they have?
Whoa.
Listen, I don't want to get philosophical with Crash Bandicoot.
I was gonna say, it sounds like we need to put you back on Death by Degrees, where they definitely have a modern solutions to modern problems type of thing going on there.
And you don't have everything you need for the bonus game, so you can just keep on going.
Alright, now that I've struggled through this, I'm kind of curious what a speedrun looks like.
Oh, magnificent. Magnificent and broken.
Oh, do they utilize a couple of exploits?
Yeah, well, especially for the original game. I'm not sure what the Insane Trilogy speedruns look like. For Crash 1, anyway. Alright, so you clearly missed one.
What?
I say you clearly missed one because you don't have enough of that.
Duh.
So just keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not even trying to get all the boxes, so, all this other stuff probably doesn't matter that much. If we're just doing casual, get through the level approach.
Oh!
Alright.
Death by Badger.
So, in addition to them basically laughing off poison, honey badgers also got this real leathery type of skin that whenever lions try to eat them, they just can't get through the skin because it's too rubbery. It's highly unpleasant. The lion's just dude, I'll just eat something that tastes better and is not as hard to eat. Oh, I didn't even know that could happen. Jesus Christ, man, this entire world is out to get you, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my word.
Alright, so I think after this level it might be appropriate to have some of the pros take over.
Oh, I've never played Crash Bandicoot either.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
All this time, dude, you sitting there quiet, being like, "Oh no, he doesn't know. I don't know."
Oh, I mean, Jason.
Oh, dude, this is classic shit, dude. What's your fucking excuse?
I had other things to do.
Man, you know what else will happen too? You'll like listen to a person playing Crash Bandicoot, and then you'll like listen to how much fun they're not having, and then you'll be like, huh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I don't want to say Crush 1 was the one that really hooked me in, but like, dude, 2 and 3 are so good. Me and Justice is still, we said we would do it like 4 years ago, but we still plan to go back to 3 and do all the trials.
You have 3 women.
There you go. You got the bonus.
You got all women.
You gotta jump in there, dude.
Oh, I don't have to do like another weird kind of thing, do I?
Yeah, now's the side scroller. Have fun.
Yeah. No moveset bone. Get the woman. Oh no!
So, is that like a little bit of veiled misogyny happening? Like, your reward for completing a task is a woman. Like,
I mean, you know, she needs saving. You know, what would be more misogynistic?
Yeah.
Not saving a woman that needs saving?
Right.
oh no,
They get rid of her after game 1.
If you were captured,
They literally got rid of her for 20 years because they didn't want people making that assumption.
if you were captured, she would save you, I'm sure. And the game will
I mean,
have a different
yeah, she
hero.
better like equality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
women, you know, are our superiors. They should help us out.
Yeah, dude, missing all these boxes.
Yeah, 9.
I guess you could say I've emotionally checked out since I like know that I'm never gonna get all the boxes.
That's upsetting. You should have got all the boxes.
All right, so perhaps we should pass the sticks.
Sure. You want to give it a try, Matt?
Yeah, okay.
Since you didn't get to do the introductory and most easy levels, we'll stick you right in there for something that's probably hard.
Hey, that sounds like what Lar does all the time.
Oh yeah, he sets
Not
people
all
up for
the
failure.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he'd be setting people up for failure.
I didn't do that this time. So the man who could have booted up Crash 3 but didn't.
Oh, and this level isn't even like the other ones.
So you can't even like use my experience to try to guide what you're gonna do.
Nope. Nope.
I cannot be watching. This is not real.
We're sorry, viewers.
Wow, I'm sorry. Dude, you serious?
Do those have trampoline like properties?
Yep.
For a second there, I like couldn't tell if he was just purposefully rebounding every time they touched the surface.
No, don't try to do that. Wow.
So people paid money to play this again, huh?
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was worth my $30.
Hopefully not with Lar's commentary.
Alright, man.
$30 for 3 games. I mean, that sounds about fair.
I mean, they're built from the ground up. Like, none of the original code is in here. And they're extremely faithful. Like, this is definitely the level design you got with the old games, you know?
So do we want to be heady and approach subjects like reboots and remasters? Like, do we want to, like, wax philosophic about whether or not we're, like, done with them at this stage?
I'm not done with them. I am done with, like, how a lot of them are either half-assed or they just won't do what people want them to do. Like, I appreciate Final Fantasy VII Remake like no one's business. I don't ever want to see that shit happen again. Which, unfortunately, is going to be the entirety of the Final Fantasy VII Remake project. Which is why, as much as I enjoyed Part 1 and thought there was a lot of merit there, I will not be getting Part 2. And I'm not worried about that Yuffie DLC either, for the record.
So we do think that that's, like, the culmination of this whole movement, right? We do think that, like, nothing as good or important as that will happen, and it happened to the Final Fantasy VII. You know, it was like, so we got like that's like the best case scenario, probably, right? Like if we were gonna want one of these to stick the landing like that, we want to be the 7, right?
The best case scenario is they remake 6, but then they just remake 6 without any fucking gimmicks, and I get to play it again. I think there's value in just making an old game that's comparable with new systems and modern TV displays and all that.
So the way that I am maybe different from my contemporaries is that some people will want people from like the following generations to like play the same games as them. I've actually never cared about that. And whenever like 10-year-olds are like, yeah, Call of Duty and Fortnite, not Super Mario Brothers, it's never bothered me. Like I've never really thought, man, I just wish that 10-year-olds would play Mario World like I did when I was 10. Like I've never really like been. I don't know, man. I don't know if there's like value in that the way that some people do.
I don't think that's the point, though.
Okay, as somebody who doesn't have a horse in that particular race, what do we?
Because like, my point is I want Crash Bandicoot remade because the kids gotta know. My point is I want Crash Bandicoot remade because I want to be able to play fucking Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah, because HD. Yeah, man. So
and it's like. Yeah, if a kid doesn't want to play it, then okay, well, you know, no skin off my nose, really. It's upsetting if a game doesn't sell, which encourages other remakes to be made. But, like, you know, on a fundamental level, there's no skin off my nose. But, like, I bet you a lot of kids, and it happened with this too, a lot of people who never played Crash at all, didn't have PlayStation 1s growing up, played with this, and they were like, oh, these games are real fun, especially 2 and 3. Like, there's value in this stuff, and they would have never... There you go. They would have never known if not for the re-release, because they're just not accessible.
Like, it feels like this probably, like, fills a void that isn't occupied by anything else, right? Like, there's no, like, comparable product that this would be replacing. So this kind of, like,
This was a really good choice for a full, like, remake. For sure. And the fact that they went ahead and put the original trilogy... in one, they didn't like make 3 of them and try to sell them separately.
Shit.
Wow. So I don't think you lose lives if you die in a bonus stage. Yeah, you don't lose lives.
Okay. Well, then just keep going.
Yeah, that's what we did as kids. Right before we realized, you know, what time was worth.
I don't know how worthwhile I think the time is. I played Disgaea, so
I meant to do that. Yeah, so if you swat a power-up away, you don't collect it. You just throw it off the ledge. Nice. But it's like the thing with Final Fantasy VII. There was a little bit going on with Final Fantasy VII in that, where it's like, we want people to be able to experience the story and get an idea, because those characters have been flanderized the hell and back through the movies and Kingdom Hearts and all the other media. People are like, no, the story is actually really different and good in the original, but I knew people who flat out said they were not playing Final Fantasy VII because it did not look good. They did not like the way it looked, period. The graphics were a barrier of entry for ever playing it and getting into it. So the idea of being able to remake something that, you know, means a lot to a lot of people in a form that people would actually try it in the future, you know, like, a little bit of that was happening with Final Fantasy VII, and then, of course, Square decided not to do that. So, that still hasn't happened. You still don't get the original game remade. But I don't think that's, like, the whole zeitgeist with, like, collections or whatever. You know why people wanted a Zone of the Enders collection? They just wanted to play Zone of the Enders. Shit was on one console.
So, I actually, if I had a horse in a race, I've already gotten, like, as soon as the game got announced, got what I wanted, which is to be able to play, like, Final Fantasy VII on a PlayStation 4, and now you can play it real, like, faster, you know what I mean? Like, you can play it at, like, quad speed.
Oh yeah, you can speed it up, you can actually, you can access the cheat menu and just set your level higher.
Oh no!
If you wanted to start the game at level 99, it will let you.
I'm wildly uncomfortable with that. Well, you know what though? Like, I don't know who that's for, but it is for whoever does want that.
I just want everybody to know I just straight up glitched the level, and both of these did not comment on it.
You held down and jumped. I'm proud of you.
Oh,
Can you stop bumping the table so the mic won't go apeshit?
Yeah.
I'm still reconciling the fact that you're better than me, like way better than me at this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I had
close.
I had no doubt.
I mean, I didn't have any doubt either. You know what I mean? Like you've displayed a lot more like a talent, you know, perseverance. Like I don't know. Like you got all the intangibles and all the tangibles. I love it. That's how you answer what I just said. I love it. You got all the intangibles.
And see, the fact that Final Fantasy like 7, 8, and 9, we can talk about 6 another day, are all available on modern consoles, on every console, you know, that's fine. People should be willing to play those games even though they look pretty rough. And it's not Square's fault that people look at old graphics and go, ew. So, like, again, I'm not mad about Final Fantasy Remake. Actually, I think it's really fucking clever. And I think there was a lot to get out of that. Not wanting to talk about the specifics, because I don't want to spoil it, although it's very common knowledge now that it is not a 1-1 story remake of 7. And if you did not know that and were thinking of picking it up, you should be aware of that before you spend your money. Wait for it.
Yeah, I know. Leave!
Like, I feel like there's got to be like a 0% share of the population who would be interested in it but didn't know that. You know, like on some level, you can't hide so far under a rock that if you care about Final Fantasy VII Remake that you...
I mean, the people who pre-ordered or bought it week 1. And from what I can tell, most people were pretty okay with it, because, like, if you were keeping up with, like, the previews a couple of weeks before the game came out, you saw that, like, they were adding some weird stuff that would kind of tip you off that something was a little amiss.
Oh, I know that people were upset, and it went from being, I don't know, this feels suspect, to being, oh my god, they're geniuses, this is the best thing that's happened in video games in 10 years.
Yeah, most people thought it was positive. There were a few people who were really upset about it.
Anybody who, like, waits 6 months and then is a dissenting voice, I'm just like, you're a liar, you want to distinguish yourself from your peers, like, get out of here, you loved it too.
No, I remember there were people in a stream I was watching when the game was brand new that were just kind of like, this is shit.
I'm on the stream.
No, you're on a recording. That's
Do
different.
not think that he will ever miss those opportunities. Like, if there's ever, like, an entendre of any kind...
Dude, you are kind of tearing ass through this game, though. We're talking about everything but D.M.R. playing Crash Bandicoot right now. Hell yeah, the boss.
Man, are you better than Lar at this game?
That's not true.
I'm coming after you, Papu. Daddy's coming to take down Poppy. That didn't fucking work. Fuck.
I was really worried that we weren't going to get to see his ass crack, but don't
Wow.
worry.
Right.
No, it's on the house.
We're in his house.
So we're home invaders, right? We're doing criminal activity?
No, you're just trying to climb back up the mountain.
We're the bad guy. Okay.
Man, who's better than who now? I'm trying to remember. I think you really do have to hit him square in the ass. Well, go ahead and let me have to try that. I'm gonna grab the sticks real quick.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
for comedy reasons, I'm rooting for Lar to fail this.
Okay, so you.
So far, so good.
Oh man,
All right, I guess you have to wait for him to do something.
better than Matt, you said, right? That was your claim.
Yeah.
So your success rate has been the same as Matt up until this point, right? I don't know. You've been burying your nose up in the dude's butthole a bunch of times. Like I don't know if that's like really where you want to be, but
Yeah.
Wow, I had jump on that, but okay.
So we don't know if Matt is better than you. We do know that you are not better than Matt, though. Like, we were able to rule out that.
Alright.
In the best case scenario, you're tied with Matt.
To all the people in the comment section now are angry at all of us, please be gentle. And, you know, this is Lars gaming channel, so please direct all your anger at him in the case being.
Let's face it, we got 15 views on this shit anyway.
Yeah.
We had a one shot. It was Guilty Gear content. We're at 15,000 views on that shit. But if we're not gonna chase the algorithm, that's a one-off, dude. Okay.
Should we outwardly lie and say that all of our content is now Strive content, though? Like, shouldn't we?
I thought about it. I dead ass thought about it. Or it's like fighting game clips. That's what we're doing. What am I missing? This is the first boss. This should be pretty
Damaging him.
Okay, you don't hit that. What the oh. When he does that and the mask is over his head, you just jump on the mask. Yeah, exactly like that. See, I don't. Wow, he just went from being like impossible to the easiest boss in the game. Look at that shit.
We did it!
I don't know. We's a pretty strong word.
Yeah, I mean, we're here.
Can we get a stopwatch out and find out, did I discover that second, like, right as he said that's how you do it? Did I?
That was pretty perfect. I just thought you were really good at following directions.
Alright, well.
You should follow directions more often.
Oh, I'll see what I can do. So, of course, if I was going to lobby for one thing, really, if I was wanting one remake, it would probably be Chrono Cross. I really think Chrono Cross on modern systems with like modern day graphics would be real good.
For either Trigger or Cross, all I need is like a fucking high-res remaster on newer systems, and then I'm good. I don't even need a remake. Although I would accept a remake. Put it that way. What about you, D.M.R? What do you think?
A remake of a game?
Yeah.
Like you got a magic genie in a lamp that remakes one game of your choice.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Was there a hole there?
Yeah, there's a hole
Okay.
there.
That's nasty. That's sick, nasty fucks.
That's a nasty hole.
That is a landable surface, right?
Yeah, in the middle. Oh,
okay.
I thought you had it. I thought you had it.
Oh.
Threading the needle.
I was talking to you about this Monday, I think, Lar. Silent Hill series.
Yeah, to answer the question.
I mean, you don't need to disappoint me. Again. But, like, if somebody could just get on that, or if I could have that magic genie show up, then yeah, that'd be dope.
Well, I have great news for you. If you have an Xbox 360, you'll be glad to know a broken, never to be patched, non-functional version of it was remade.
I know.
I don't know. Remade's a really strong word for that.
I know.
And
yeah, so D.M.R just recently found out that the source code for Silent Hills 1, 2, and 3 no longer exists.
Like I said, Magic Genie actually make a good one.
Would you want 2 or 3?
Well, I can have the whole series, right?
If I was the genie, I would fudge it.
Yeah, I mean...
Because it's Silent Hill. It's not like you're trying to fucking get Leisure Suit Larry or some shit.
oh, good.
Nice!
Oh, good.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Well,
I guess I will have to pick 2. Just because, like, the story gets to me. And all that.
2's better than 3, but I kinda have a soft spot for 3.
you know, it's actually funny. The entire thing is kind of non-sequitorial for me because of the fact that I'm a CRT apologist and just never got rid of my old anything.
Kind of fall.
Yeah.
I know, but I just wanted to...
I mean, check your privilege at the door, though.
Like the didn't throw shit away privilege?
I mean, didn't have the shit break on you, had the money to really keep everything, had the space to really keep everything. You know, I know a lot of people who the only reason they could play new games was because they had to keep trading in their old ones or it wasn't going to work, you know?
Get the woman.
Life complete. I found one. I found a woman, guys.
Oh my god.
Actually, you found 3.
Hell yeah, boy. That's... I'll tell all my friends.
Rounds.
Man, there are hardcore Crash Bandicoot fans watching this. They're like twitching over how many boxes you're leaving.
Alright, cool. Glad we went through that. Feel so satisfied from that.
Because of how expensive girlfriends are, I'm actually just like letting that guy scoop her up every time. Like, oh no, she got away. I won't be able to like buy.
I like
dinner.
how you accuse the game of being misogynistic, and here we are,
Right.
online, making those jokes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, you got one more.
All right, Bridge Hobo, save me. If ever I like say anything that's like out of school, I'm gonna need you to do it in Lars' voice instead.
In the interest of making a shorter video, we'll go ahead and give up on that.
Like, that's how editing works, right? That is how editing works. Oh, okay. All right.
Wow.
All right. Well, passing the 6 over there.
Well, it's been a video, man. So maybe what we should do is let you guys practice and then revisit this at a later date, and we can fucking breeze through this game because it's not terribly long.
All right.
Yeah.
And myself unspoken.
I'd be down.
So, actually, oh yeah, it's actually a message from the person who requested this. My buddy, she named herself, not me, Bipolar Bacon. Requested we play Crash Bandicoot, so here you go.
You just outed Bipolar Bacon as a woman. I don't know if that's...
I'm pretty sure she would ask for female pronouns, so...
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's a secret.
All right, well...
I got her on the phone now, I should text and ask.
All right, Miss Bacon, I hope that you're well.
Hell yeah. Could you set these back to defaults and not mess with my settings?
10 across the board.